Hello, everybody. I am Alex with the Sandbox stream, and we're joined today by Joseph again. Hi, Joseph.
Hi, how are you, Alex?
Doing okay. So, we have got some exciting stuff going on. Official and semi-official, unless it's mentioned in this article here. I'm gonna jump right over to our
Do it.
screen here. And hey, Clankers. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope everybody is okay with the new time. I know I don't like changing times and switching things around, but maybe this will be better for everybody. So, we have got the Sandbox Game Jam going on. This is the official part. This is super cool. So we've got 50,000 sand in the prize pool to do this game jam. So the theme is fire and ice, and the idea is to make a game based on this theme, and we've got tons of lava and fire assets and a whole bunch of cool, literally cool assets. So there's plenty to work with. If you look at the marketplace, yes, he's in dancing mode right now.
Yep, I'm jamming actually. So
this is jamming to the game jam.
The game jam, yeah.
Jamming in the name of the jam.
Yep.
So we've got some important dates. So we're already on the 10th. So the launch was a few days ago. There's a new Find a Team channel on Discord, so you can link up with other people who would be interested in working on a game with you. Today, right here, we are the live stream that they're talking about. So hi. Then Game Jam submissions open on the 12th, which I believe is Monday. Right? Is that? Yep. Yes, Monday.
Yeah.
I know how to count. And then the 14th, which would be the Wednesday, join the second live stream. Again, that's us. Same jam time, same jam channel. And we're going to continue talking about the Game Maker like we do every stream. So if you have any specific questions related to the game you're working on, you can try that out there. But, don't reveal too many of your secrets on your game. Just if you're trying to figure out how to get something to work, go ahead and ask us. And Game Jam submissions close on the 18th, which is the Sunday after tomorrow. So a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
Judging begins on the 19th, that Monday. And then the 19th through the 23rd, the winners will be announced throughout the week as they're, in stages. So I'm going to paste the link to this in the chat unless Joseph already did that. No, that's the Discord link.
Nope. Yep,
so
here's the Discord while you were saying.
There's the link to the Medium article that gives you all the details. And let's take a look at the prizes. First place is $1,000 in sand, and you will be featured on the Sandbox Game Maker homepage. Second place is 500 sand. Third place is 200 sand, and fourth place is 100 sand. Fourth through 10th place. 10th. I missed the 10th place, so that's another $600 in sand spread out among six teams. So you can work solo if you want and take all the money for yourself. You can also link up with people. I think teams can be up to 4 people. Let's see. Yep, you may work in teams of up to 4 people. The pricing will be split according to the amount of team members. So if you're a team of 4 and you win first place, you get $250 each in sand. And there's also a special Game Jam asset. I don't know the details on that, so don't ask me. Joseph, you don't know the details on that, do you?
I don't have the asset details yet. No.
Okay, so that's a surprise for later. There will be a special Game Jam asset prize, and you'll be able to use that in your lands. And judging and voting will take place internally by the entire team. So staff will be evaluating the games. There's not going to be a public... Oh, no, they will open it. Sorry, I misread. We will open this to the public for community voting in the coming jams. Oh, in the coming jams. Okay, so no, I did
Yeah.
I did
This
read that
one-
correctly the first time, and then I
Yeah.
second guessed myself.
This
So
one is staff only,
this
and
one
the
is
next
staff only.
is community voting. Potentially the next. It may
Yeah.
be the one after.
So you don't have to worry about there being a like a popularity spam if somebody has like 200 people in their family and everybody votes for that person. Like that's not going to happen in this case.
Right.
So judging criteria, it's a 100-point scale, 25 points for the overall idea, 25 points for the game design, the level design, 25 points for creativity, 25 points for playability, and a wow factor of bonus points. So you can make up that difference for a perfect score if you didn't score quite perfectly on the other ones. Submitting your game for judging, and this might I don't know the specifics of the scoring myself. The bonus points may make up the difference if there's multiple people who got 100 points. That may make up some difference in the specifics of like who came in first versus second. Submitting your game for judging. So we'll be using the gallery, the new gallery feature. And bless you.
That wasn't me.
Oh, well, bless whoever that was.
That's my wife.
Blessed day.
Blessed be you, child, or whatever. I don't know.
Just sprinkle some holy water.
And to you, or whatever. I don't know.
All right. So you also, it's a very important, do not just submit to the gallery. You also have to submit game information to this form. So they need your name, email, your Ether wallet address. That's for if you win. List of teammates and emails and wallets, so that way the prize can be distributed properly. Title of the game as shown on the Game Maker gallery. Overview of the game, so like a description of what it is. This could be the same text that you put in the description. There's like a little GIF that I made here that shows the upload process, which we've shown on the stream before. So you can enter a description here. That could be your synopsis, or you could give more info here if you wanted. A GIF of a game, so you do want to do a screen recording. You can use a tool like Gazo, and if anybody's unsure about that, there is Joseph, if you could find, there's a little tutorial about using Gazo on the forum. If you could find the link to that, that will be helpful for people.
Using Gazo? Sure.
Yeah. On the VoxEdit contest forum contests, there's a little tutorial on that. If we could get a link for that. A YouTube or Vimeo link of gameplay of the video. So you can use tools like SLOBS or just regular old OBS to record your screen. If you're on a Mac, you can even use, I think QuickTime does screen recordings. If you have an NVIDIA card, you could do Shadowplay. Whatever tool works for you to record your screen, do that and post a link to YouTube. And then some images of your game, some screenshots. And that will all help in the review process to help point out the points of interest in your game and help engage the judge's attention. And let's see. That's just a confirmation that you watched the tutorial on how to upload it correctly.
Yeah.
All right. That helps keep the spam out. All right. So resources to help with your game. Oh, I'd asked you to find that link, but I think
I actually provided the link, so
there you
it's
go.
all good.
The Game Maker video tutorials. I don't think they actually. That's good that you did that because that's not even in here. There's information on the Game Maker Alpha, list of tutorial videos. I'll ask if they can put that link up in here because that's helpful for people. If we're requiring a GIF, we can get Nick on that.
I'll go ahead and put it into the thing now. So you don't have to ask. I got you.
Good, because I'll forget it by the end of the stream. Resources for the Sandbox branding. So this is a cool page. This helps with all sorts of cool stuff. There's a lot of different resources here that Oh, that's cool. You move the mouse and there's a parallax effect on everything. I think there's some branding resources in here, or I think it's just links to everything. So you can check out more information through there. And that's pretty much it. There's also a link to Discord as always for help on that. But the unofficial thing, and I wanted to check through the article here to make sure it didn't actually say it. This is available to everyone who has access to the Sandbox Game Maker, which as of this week is everybody. So if you click on the that was not the link I was expecting. Interesting. We should point out that link is confusing. What I'm trying to explain is that if you go to the Sandbox Game Maker page, you do not have to be even signed in to download the Game Maker anymore. I can just log out and go to the Play tab and download the Game Maker. Oh, no, I do have to log in. Okay. So I was wrong about the logging in part. You do have to be logged in, but it's available for any account. So if I wanted to just create a new Bitsky wallet real quick here.
Oops. Yeah. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Oh, it just logged me in with Bitsky. I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, well. So the account that I'm logged into right now is not even my normal account. You can see that I don't have a mod access and admin access that I usually do. Although, yeah, you can't see that there. It doesn't have my user icon, but you can just download the latest version. And there it goes. So the Game Maker Alpha is now freely available to everybody. Cool. I don't think it was officially announced, but I did confirm with Seb the other day that is the case. So you may be hearing it here for the first time. I don't know.
I believe you are, because I share almost everything to Reddit that we have, whether it's a tweet or what have you. So exclusive.
Yeah. Yep. So you heard it here first. And I believe this is actually the latest 3.5 build. Which I don't think I've installed yet. So we're actually going to just install it right now. We'll go through the whole process.
Totally has version 3.5 installed.
I have a pre-release of 3.5 installed. I don't think I have the public release of 3.5 installed, so there may be some bug fixes. It's the version I was using.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. He's a hacker. He has early access. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
That's right, Alex. I know you. I know your tricks, trickster. So, Alex.
Yes.
It's a beautiful morning.
It is. It is actually very lovely outside.
It's actually not very good looking here in my area of the world. But every Saturday at 10:20 a.m., we do something.
Oh,
what do we do?
It's not 10:20 a.m.
Get the dice. Yeah, you're right. It's like, what is it? 1:20 for you? 1:20 p.m.
1:20, yeah.
As advertised on our Twitter every Saturday at 1:20 p.m.
All right. So do exclamation point sand in the chat.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start counting from the sand question mark.
Yes. If you're not familiar with this process and you're new watching the stream, put exclamation mark sand in the chat. We are giving away 100 sand to each dice roll random chance winner. So the only qualified thing that you're going to need is an Ethereum based wallet that we can send that sand to. So
all right. So we'll give a couple minutes for those in the chat, and counting will start with B333H's exclamation point sand.
Yes,
as the first one, and we'll go down from there. And I see some spoin in the in the
That's right.
chat. So, oh boy. Yeah, if you've been paying attention on Twitter, there is actually now officially a Spoin coin.
That's right. That's right. I spent
pull it up?
hours while doing support the other day. Like between questions, I would just be like, okay, here we go. Keep designing, keep going, keep working it. And we have actually seen quite a few of the 10 individually signed, individually numbered Spoins NFT art. They're gone, right? There still are some that I have on my Twitter, but and
I'm trying
just
to
as a notice,
pull it up. Where'd it go?
the people who entered exclamation mark sand last Wednesday, I gotta put this one on me. I actually had it in my draft folder until this morning when I was getting ready to set up my next email to send out for this show. I was like, what? So if
Oh,
you
no.
are Yashik was one of our winners last week or last Wednesday.
There's a Nat also.
Yeah, Nat, and one other user that I only had their ETH address, but I remember them. It was like VA something. Oh yeah, right there. Eva Man was one of our other winners last week. That sand is still on the way. I sent out the email before the start of the show to distinguish that was Wednesdays. Typically, it doesn't take very long to get there, actually, but this one, that's my bad. Like I was, doing all kinds of things, including this actually, while I was helping people with questions. So
that's all right. If Nat is watching, I believe I also did not send you an NFT yet, so I apologize for that. I usually get it out right after the stream, and I forgot. So
just doing a bunch of stuff, right?
There's been so much stuff going on. Like there's so many exciting things going on in the background. Everybody that that come like this time next year, you're just gonna be like, whoa, all of this was happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the Spoin coin. With my avatar's likeness. So thank you very much, Joseph, for that creation.
No problem, sir. It was super fun to make, and certainly more advanced than the version that I made in 5 seconds on the stream. But
usually ours tends to get more advanced results than 5 seconds.
That's true. So let's find a game.
Yeah, let's do that. But one quick thing: remember that you can also set your avatar now on the Sandbox website. So if you're getting the Game Maker for the first time and you haven't put anything down yet, your avatar is going to be synchronized from the website. So make sure you set that up if you want to use one of our new avatars. They've got the nice roll and jump and the combo attack animations, so they're very fun to play with. You might find that some of the... it doesn't even leave them behind. That's cool. You might find that some of the more recent humanoids available on the marketplace also have the whole animation system set up. So it's the synchronization with the newest VoxEdit templates is not active yet. So some of the older humanoids will not have all the animations lately. But
I'm laughing at your name. Your avatar here that is clearly based around you.
Oh, yes.
Pumpkin Spice Alex.
It is. Yeah, that's me.
I love it. I love it.
Losing my headphones here.
Uh-oh.
It's my sweatshirt.
Escape from Island was a good game. Okay, cool.
Yes, Escape from Island is good, and hopefully it works nicely for us because I didn't make it the avatar. Because there was a crashing issue that not the fault of the game creators, but of the engine. So hopefully we will do that one in just a minute here. And so there I am. I do need to fix my hands though. My hands are kind of huge, kind of goofy with the sword. They were not designed with that sword in mind.
Sure.
But there's me in the Game Maker. I think that's actually a published asset. So maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't remember if I published it or not. You may be able to play as me if you want. You might not. All you can do is if you search the marketplace for Pumpkin Spice Alex or just Alex, it should show up. All right,
sir.
So
It's been a few minutes. Do you want to do a little rolly roll?
Anything under 60.
Okay.
87 is not under 60. I had such good rolls last time. We got it like on the first try.
Yeah.
2. 002.
Two.
It's a 2. It's a 2.
That's amazing. That is.
I don't think we've ever gotten that low.
No, we've never been that low. That is great. Okay. Here we go.
Let's
Good idea.
find.
If you said earlier the B33H was number 1, correct?
I did say that. I said the exclamation point sand question mark was the start. I'm sorry, B333H.
Okay, then that means that Monastic Crypto.
Congratulations.
You win. Hey, make sure that you send me over your Ethereum wallet address, and I'm going to put it straight into the new email, so I don't leave it in the draft box this time.
All right. So was it on the first page and I skipped it? Lake visit. Oh, there it is. Island escape. Let's play. All right. So in the chat, don't forget, if you've been working on a game or if you have any questions about how something is done in the Game Maker, we can talk about that. If we're in the middle of a game, games from the gallery, I can't pull into the editor. It doesn't work that way. So I might not be able to answer on screen immediately with how to do something in the Game Maker. But whenever we're done with the game, we can jump back over to the editor and visually show you the answer to your question. So we will keep an eye out on the chat for that. And it's taken a little while to load. Just making sure that Windows Firewall isn't like, hey, what's going on over here?
Hold up.
Hey, here we go. Awesome. So we've got this this big island. It's still loading in some things in, so it's gonna take a second, and then it should give us this screen. Lovely. New objective unlocked. Find a piece of cloth. Is that what it said? Oh, for the sale. Collect nautical shells. Okay, it's given us a whole list of things to do. Collect useful items. I guess any item could be useful. Collect some food. Collect wood. Chop some trees. Oh, the people who complain about this looking like Minecraft are going to have a field day. Right.
Are they?
They're going to be like, chop some trees.
Tell me
chop
that
some
tree
trees.
looks like a Minecraft. That's not a Minecraft tree. Look at that tent.
But I chopped it down and it gave me wood, so obviously this is Minecraft.
Pretty sat down to play something cool right next to me, so I'm like up and down on a slider. I'm trying to make sure that like.
Oh, there's a spear. That looks like it could be useful. Ooh. It was useful. I knew it. All right, so can I chop down these trees also? I can. Nice. Well, there's tons of wood over here, so it's gonna be easy. I wasn't standing close enough. All right, just 3 more, and oh, there's some ruins over here. That's cool. I don't know that I've no, I have seen that asset before. Doing the asset reviews for the Game Maker, I've seen almost all of the assets of like the 2000 that are published on the marketplace, and I didn't recognize this one at first. This was made by one of our awesome Creator Fund artists, and this is when we kind of started doing the nicer grass that has like little curls to it. Right, so that quest is done. We need food. I see some fish going down around there, but let's see what else we can find before we go in the water. Will the cactus hurt me? I want to know. It does not. Okay. Hey, there's some food. All right, we got some tall grass to run through here. Can we jump on the lily pads? All right. Hey, that looks useful. Well, it wasn't too useful for that guy. These look useful, but I can't grab those.
You know, the shovel could be useful for that guy because he's a skeleton.
It could. We could give him a proper burial.
Gotta give him a proper burial for sure. Can't
we
believe you
can't.
would want to kill that cute squirrel. I mean, cat.
It's said to collect food. The fish has yeah, cat. It's said to collect food, and I don't know. You can eat a squirrel, right? You can eat fish.
Yeah, you totally could. Absolutely. Yes. But
So we've got some items to collect through here. So obviously we don't really swim yet. We'll get there. Water physics are on their way.
That's right.
Let's see. And we can also just stay underwater, definitely.
Hey, breathing is optional.
Breathing is optional.
The avatars, for now. Hey, that's food. It literally says food. That's amazing.
Oh, on the fish?
I am food.
I'm chasing them down.
I am a food.
All right. There's a lot to collect in this. Let's see.
There is. Fetch quest.
Stew the squirrel. Yes. What? No, come back.
In World of Warcraft, there's one particular mission called A Simple Request. Apparently, it's one of the most controversial missions in the game because it literally is like, hey, go pick up a loaf of bread for me, right? And then you get to the person who might be able to give you bread, and they're like, I'll give you bread in exchange for string. And then you go get, I'll give you string in exchange for one piece of copper.
So it's anything but simple.
It's anything but simple, right? And eventually you get to the very last person who will finally do something, and it's a chain of like 25 subsequent here, okay, thanks, here, okay, thanks, So,
Nice. Oh, I picked up a boat. Collected boat parts.
Whole boat.
I picked up the whole
That's
boat.
what I'm talking about. I like it.
I stored that in my my hammer space.
Very good.
Let's see. Okay, we've got all the food that we need. We'll take some extra because I'm hungry. And let's see. There's a cool there's an ocean object up there.
Clankish has a Finding Nemo reference. TM.
Fish are friends, not food.
Fish are friends, not food.
But I'm not a shark, so fish are food. And sharks are food. Ooh.
Sharks are going extinct because we're eating shark fin. Or whatever.
Well, yeah, that's kind of messed up if you don't eat the whole shark.
They throw out the rest of it, right? Like, yeah, that's not really respecting the natures.
Right. You got so much more shark you could eat. Just like, why just the fin? I don't know. Maybe the rest of the fish is not very tasty, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had shark.
Like if human being can take, and it's very common all over the world, like, I don't know how to put this in a way that doesn't sound kind of gross to somebody, I imagine. But like all of the bits, let's say all of the parts of the pig, right? And you've cooked all of the parts and eaten all of them and in a tasty way. Like, I'm sure they could figure out what to do with shark. You know what I mean? Instead of just being like shark, hoo-ha-ha.
Hey, water's useful.
Hey, water is useful.
I'm guessing that's all salt water out there. Yeah. It's you say gross, but it is kind of horrifying when you open the freezer and you find a ham hock in there, and you're just kind of like, Mom, what is this? Oh,
yeah.
What is?
Oh, that looks cool.
There's got to be something in there.
Secrets.
I'm kind of afraid to complete all the quests, and then like,
that's gonna be the mission. Go in the hole.
I hope. I hope. What's up here? Can I take this? Is this useful? It's useful. I guess it'll keep the other pirates away, or be like, oh, hey, you're a buddy. There's that whoop. What was that?
That looks like a sail, sir.
No, I got hit.
Oh.
I think there's a monster inside there that hit me through the wall.
In the temple that's totally a secret and not absolutely going to open as soon as you get all this stuff done.
All right, so what I need some more stuff for the raft.
I gotta say, the games that people are creating right now are just pure fun. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's if you're just in here and you're running around, and you're doing these things, like each one of these games would just thank you. You know what I mean? Like
that completed both.
You could build a raft and collect items.
It's building the raft somewhere. Where is it building the raft? Is it where I started? Oh, hey, more food. I'm not going to take somebody's egg. Is it building the raft over here? Oh, probably with the dock. Am I going to get a choice between leaving
Alex
the
is
island?
respecting the land. He is building the raft. He is not collecting the eggs. He is saying, I have only what I need and no more.
Well, if I leave the egg, then it'll be a bird, which will be a little more filling than just the egg.
It's a lot tastier too,
I do like eggs, though. Press enter to validate. New objective unlocked. Escape the island. I should go to the dock. Okay, well, I'm there. Okay. Oh, no!
Did it leave without you?
Oh, no.
Wait, you won.
Before I figured out how to get, because I got to the dock and my boat was built, and Ben Shapiro's watching. How cool. And I beat it, but before I can't see what the rest of the things say. How many items can be placed in a 1x1 lot unlimited? There is no technical limit. There's no there's no like set number. Like I think in Unity it goes like you have over 999 items. Oh no. There's no stated limit here, and part of it is because we're still optimizing the engine. I want to get in that place though. How do I? There's got to be a way to get in there.
Got to be a better way.
I just attacked the door. I didn't actually try to interact with it, so maybe it was user error.
That would be funny if it was literally just push the E button or what have you and door open.
Oh my god.
It did it?
Well, it did. Can I? Oh my god. It was literally pressing E and I didn't do it.
Yes, my child. Turn the bass all the way up on the amp for that one.
Nice.
I don't know if you could tell. Did it destroy your ear holes?
I could. It didn't destroy my ear holes,
Okay.
but I could tell the bass was up.
Okay.
That's a.
This is pretty cool. Ooh, whoa! Hold up! What are these monsters?
These are some rock golem dudes.
Yeah. Can you persevere? You have a pickaxe, so like optimal weapon choice.
Yeah.
I must say.
That's a
Loot.
That's a lizard.
That's a lizard. Looks like maybe a lizard king, potentially a lizard godman. They don't look safe, but you could probably talk to them. Oh, no, you can't actually. It turns out it's a murderer. Oh wow, it's fast too. It's really fast. Where's your dodge roll, sir?
Nah, I got it. I'm good. I got high health. It was all that fish I ate earlier.
Fair enough.
Okay. So.
All right.
So now what? What happens here?
See, this is it. This is why you build secrets into your game, so you can have people come back.
Energy. Ooh, what does that mean?
Check the stone behind it. Oh, very good. You already look at that. I'm living in the past in the video footage, so I'm like, what? Oh, you can destroy it.
Wait,
You're a murderer.
It's collected a rope package. I wonder if that was on purpose or not. It just gave me a useful item for breaking the stone. That's a little odd.
What about down in the water that you totally can't drown in? It's a trap.
It could be.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Wow, this is
the way I was supposed to go in. That's the I went in through the exit. That's got to be it, because there's a lever on this side. So I think the lever's just too close to the door.
Yeah.
And I accidentally was able to press it. So that's just something. I have the contact info for these people, so I can
very good.
Give them some suggestions, some feedback. Yeah. Ooh. Well, apparently that guy cannot breathe underwater like me. Well, this is cool. So we're just going backwards through it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, where's that?
Limit to how many players will be able to enter your games one by one to estates. That number at this time is not set. So
There's a plan for it. There's a goal number, which was stated a long time ago, of 64. And I think it's not really set in stone because we have to. We're trying to make sure this is mobile friendly. So there may be some optimizations that have to happen there. So where's the entrance to that place? Because I totally went in through the back door.
it's got to be in the water, right?
Well, there's multiple pools of water though. There was grass over it, so I just want to know how I was supposed to find that. It may have been something where somebody would have accidentally fallen in and been like, "What is this?" And then I
have an idea, Alex. I have an idea. What was the name of this? Did you find it? Darn
I got it.
Oh, darn it.
There's a little skull and sorry.
Yeah.
It happened to be right
okay.
there. There's a little skull and crossbone signs.
Very good.
Awesome. So that was great. That was by whoop. That was by Cobalt Voxel, who is he's actually one of our staff level designers. He joined with us a little while ago, and
okay,
I think he got to start watching the stream actually, if I remember correctly. I might be misremembering.
Just a minute ago there, JJK on YouTube asked, is it possible to change the weapon in the hand of the avatar with another one already published in the market? Maybe
already published in the market? Sort of. Not yet. So based on your question, you might already know that it's possible. I mean, you could probably just infer it by, the very fact that that you saw a pickaxe instead of a sword. But the way you can change it right now is you add to the avatar behavior, you add a avatar input configuration and click edit. And you can only do this on the avatar for now. And you can scroll down. Way down. It's like 3/4 of the way down here. So where it says sword is the weapon's name. So you can change that to anything that's in your library. So if we click here and go to
monkfish.
Weapon.
That was a RuneScape reference. Earlier we had somebody last week on Wednesday, they asked if Jagex would come make what was it, Castle Wars, I think?
Yeah, and they thought it would be good on a 3x3.
Hey, yes, it would be great. No, they aren't agreed to do so at this time. However, let's keep pressuring them and get that. That would be super cool.
It would be cool.
So
let's say I want to do the Hell Sword. So pay attention to the capitalization. And
the S is not capitalized, but the H.
Yep. And we go all the way back. Takes a second for it to load because it's just such a long list of things. Let's see. I think I had accidentally changed the name already. Yep. Oh, because I tried to bring up the library. So Hell Sword. Whoop, caps lock was on. All right.
Can you adjust the game/AI difficulty? By default, those gems are going to adjust the AI difficulty, but not necessarily their intelligence. So if you have an object that has a bunch of power gems, it is going to hurt more.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see that the Hell Sword loaded up on there. The difficulty of things. So let's say we put this this panther here. You can see that it's got a power gem and 2 speed gems, so this thing's going to attack really super fast. As a ground predator, it should actually be pretty formidable already. So yeah, it just Well, it's kind of chill right now.
Whoa. Yeah, but one hit was like 11 HP.
Yeah, so that you can see that level 75, that's based on its catalyst. So it's got an epic catalyst, which is 3 gem slots and 25 points for each. So that's why it's got that level 75 there. And it's not the smartness of the AI or how like aggressive they are is not set automatically. We can't change intelligence right now, but we could make it more or less aggressive. So in the case of like a panther, we can set its detection range to be larger or smaller, so it will find enemies further away. You can set how far its attack range is going to be when it starts, what its hit range is. Attack speed can be adjusted up or down. Damage,
Sure.
chase speed. What specific tags it's going to chase after, and then its hunger is the maximum hunger value that could be reached by the asset, and how much hunger your asset earns when it eats a target. So I think those need to get updated because they're a little confusing the way it's worded. Basically, this is how far it will go until it's hungry enough to hunt, and then how much it gets full from eating. So it's every 10 seconds or so it will increase its hunger until it's, or I guess decrease its hunger until it wants to eat. And then it will chase after food, and then eating one thing will make it full for another 10 seconds. And you can change these values to whatever. So you can make a more aggressive or less aggressive predator that way. For enemy fighters, they have similar things, except they will just attack things in their detection range. So by default, they're more aggressive. They're not hunting based on hunger. They're just looking for any enemies within their detection zone, and then they will chase you, all over the place. All right, I think it's about time for another giveaway.
Another one. Yes. And while we're going on that, I'm like to address JJK's follow-up question.
Sure.
It says, I do try that way with the weapon, but the weapon is in an unpublished state, so it doesn't work. Is that due to it being an unpublished asset?
It should work in your own account. So if I had uploaded, and I don't think I actually fully answered the original question as thoroughly as I meant to. So, in the case of like this stuff here, like these mushrooms, I did these for a specific project. These are just like huge vegetables. Just a giant slice of onion. This is how much onion I like on my burgers, by the way. I like a
That's
like
a lot of onion.
Yeah, square meter of onion or get out, basically.
There it is.
So these are unpublished assets, so they should show up in the library. It's really critical that you use the correct spelling, and you need to make sure that the name is unique for now. So right now there's a disadvantage to the system that you have to type in the name manually. It's not going after asset ID or anything like that. So like when we use the spawners, we'll just make this carrot a spawner here. And we click on, so by default it spawns deer, but we could have it spawn anything. So it gives you this menu where you can click on things, and this is all based on the asset ID. But so it's okay if something has the same name. So there may be more than one. Well, like one says box, one says wooden box, but this is the default sword, just sword by itself. So if you only called it a sword in your upload, then the sword is going to be this one by default instead of the one that you uploaded. So you want to make sure that the name is unique for now. Once it's using proper asset IDs to load in these items, which should be coming with the new inventory system, then it probably shouldn't matter what the name is. So that is a possible issue. Are the assets stored in a JSON file for sharing between users and games? So the assets are stored in your wallet, and by logging in to your account, that's how they synchronize. So, in the case of like an unpublished asset, like this piece of carrot, this is on the server as this piece of carrot, but it's not published. It's just an item that I was using in my inventory temporarily for a specific like screenshot, basically. And if I were to let's see, if I was to publish, no, it wouldn't let me publish it. So like if I go to save, it's going to yell at me. Carrot 4 is unpublished, publish it before sharing the land. If I try to share it, this isn't going to load in for anybody else. So you have to publish the item in order for other people to get access to it. But for you yourself, using like a custom sword, just make sure the name is unique and the spelling is exact. You know, if you have a space in there, make sure it's in there. Make sure the capitalization is the same, because it's looking for that specific name when it goes to load it up. So, are we ready for a roll? We got 62 people watching. So let's try to roll under that. And we got 94. Let's never get it on the first time. It's
Close.
Always way, it's way over.
Right there. You rolled a 2 and a 94 so far. So,
Well, this is a 44. Or as
44.
It looks like when I'm looking at the dice, it looks like 404.
Sure. Okay. So what you're saying is you rolled four-sided dice? No, I'm just kidding.
Don't make it confusing. No, just literally it looks like 404.
Error 404, dice number not found.
Right, exactly.
Very good.
So,
all right, it'll take just a second for me to get through the list here. So I'm going to type 44 in the chat just to be sure.
So that whole talking about how to load in the swords correctly, that kind of was a tangent to the original question, which was, can you change the weapons once a land's been published? So you, as the publisher of a land, you can change your land and republish it and overwrite the old one. So you can change, if you uploaded something and you didn't have a custom weapon and then you made a custom weapon, you're like, yeah, I want to use that. Then you can go and republish with the change, and that should work. Changing it while the game is active, we don't have that built in yet. That is something, again, that will come later as the RPG elements of the game maker get further fleshed out. We'll have inventory control, you can collect items and all that stuff. And
congratulations.
Yeah, just gargle the word there.
Damon Voxel, you win.
Congratulations, you won. And Andre Fuentes, only Twitch people? No, anybody can participate in these for now. It used to be only on Twitch when we were using a tool, and that tool kept on breaking, and I haven't gotten the new tool to work yet. So for now, we're going old school with dice, and anybody who wants to join live can.
That's right. I just, on this screen over here, I've got the chat that you see on your screen right now. And you can notice that when you leave the question, it shows the YouTube icon. So anytime somebody puts that up, it doesn't matter what the platform is, whether it's Periscope or Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, anything. So unless we have a kind of automatic tool for it, we're going to continue to do it with dice and this way. And given the level of busyness that is Alex's life, it may be a while. I actually don't even mind. At this point, I love the dice because it just means that it doesn't matter what platform you're on. But
yeah, it lets everybody participate. I do enjoy that. I know it's more complicated to do it manually, but it's nice having everybody be able to participate. And congratulations, Clankers, for getting your Minotaur uploaded. I know Clankers won one of our VoxEdit design competitions with a Minotaur design, and then his laptop died, and that design was lost. So he recreated it, and we should have that up on the marketplace soon. That's Can you help us with understanding the item ownership and inventory assets added? I thought I bought the Eiffel Tower a long time ago, but I'm not sure if I own the NFT or if it's just in my inventory for use. Same with the Bone Dragon. So the Eiffel Tower NFT was part of the first pre-sale. There was only one of them minted, and it was $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
From the first pre-sale. So if you were the person who bought that, congratulations. You have one of the, if not the most rare item. I think there's one or two other items that were minted with one quantity. So you own one of the very few single quantity items in the metaverse and
Yeah.
in the Sandbox metaverse, and that's got a huge value on it. So if you did buy that, then it should show up in your inventory. If I go to, I can just open up anything and launch the marketplace. Oh, it's not going to log into the correct account. I have to fix that real quick.
Yeah, you do.
Let's go to marketplace. And I'm going to move this over here just because I'm pretty sure I know what account it logged into. And I don't feel like showing that right now.
That's probably a good idea to not show off all of the things that Alex is working on.
Well, I can tell you it's Shaun the Sheep that I was working on. So we've been William Santa Cruz, who's a very popular voxel artist on YouTube. And I and a couple other people have been working on stuff for Shaun the Sheep, which is one of our partners. So we do plan on having some stuff in the coming months for Shaun the Sheep. Very excited to be working on that. I've been a fan of Aardman animation since the 90s, watching Wallace and Gromit. And I grew up with that. And then Chicken Run came out, and I was like, this is like the coolest thing ever. And then they've done a bunch of other things since then. And Shaun the Sheep's been a spinoff of Wallace and Gromit. So it's been cool getting the chance to watch that with my kids and be like, hey, I'm working on that. So I'm very excited to show that stuff soon, but I can't show it yet because it's not approved yet. So let's see here. So if you go to if you go to your account and inventory, it should show it'll say ready to sell, and that's anything that you own that is minted. So log into your Sandbox account, go to the Me tab, and click Inventory, and then under Ready to Sell, it will be anything that you've purchased. So you can see that from the first couple pre-sales, I got a Bomb Tire, Sandbox Castle, Huge Stewart. Yes, I do still have 5 sand coin fountains, but they are reserved for specific people that I had promised them, so I'm not giving any more of those away. I'm sorry. I've got this Majestic Beast, Billboard Man, a couple of stuff from the a set of things from the Care Bears pre-sale that I got. So this is my collection of Sandbox stuff, which is kind of small for now, but it'll grow. It'll grow. I'm more focused on making things for sale right now than in buying them myself. That's kind of part of working on the game. So so that should show up, and it's not there. It's an added. So that means that you did not buy it. So if you go to added, you can see I've got 10 pages of stuff in added. I've got a whole ton of stuff in added. I am working on we had the Creator Fund working on Halloween assets starting in September. And so we've got a whole ton of Halloween related things now. And I've been adding those all into my inventory for a special secret project that you'll get to see later this month. And you can see it goes all the way back to 10 pages. I've added so many different things to the inventory. So adding means that you can play test it, basically. So when you're in the shop, you can click the plus sign on anything. So I can add this gas pump, and I can add this rustic sofa. Could add this torch bowl. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Those add them into your inventory for use in the game maker. So if we go to, they're not going to show up immediately because I just added them. You have to reload the level to get them. But You can see that if I go to humanoids, all those Halloween characters, those kids dressed up in Halloween costumes, those are all in my inventory right now. And I can place them, and I can make a game with them, and I can publish that game to the gallery using the share, but I cannot mint that game and publish it as a land on the metaverse unless I own everything that is in that game. So this particular map, I believe I own everything that's on this, because all of the things in here are default assets that come with the game maker, except for the sand coin fountain, which I own. So I can share it to the gallery, and I can mint it once that option is available and publish it on the land. So I think that answers all of that. Let's check out another game, and we'll do another giveaway soon, and we'll start to wrap things up because we're at 2:00 now. So I'm sure there will be a lot more questions on Wednesday as all of you take advantage of being able to download the Game Maker. I'm excited to see what you all make.
So I got a question for all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna make? What are your ideas? Early ideas? Are you thinking of adventure game, traditional, or are you thinking of trying to make like challenge quests? What do you got in the chat? Zelda already comes out. That's a pretty big venture, but I like it. Make it in a week. If you can make Zelda in a week, I will personally call everyone at Nintendo of America and tell them to hire you. I live like 150 miles away from their office, so I could walk in, kick the door in, and say, "Hire Birdbot."
I mean, if it's the first one, and you're not doing all of the artwork in a week, I think the scale of you wouldn't be able to fit it all in a 4x4, which I don't think. Did they give us 4x4s back yet? I don't think so. Yeah, we can just do 2x2s.
Right now it's 2x2s. Yeah.
So it would be very condensed Zelda game to do it on one land.
You could probably pack the like secret forest that you could never get out of into a vertical space.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you could ever go backwards in that doing it.
Yeah, the secret forest wouldn't be possible because we don't have teleporters yet, so we wouldn't be able to force the player to repeat a loop of a game at this point. So that would be a challenge. So let's see. Should we do Clumsy Chaps or Trapped by the Pit? Trapped by the Pit looks very involved. I kind of want to spend a lot of time with that. Clumsy Champs, I think, is something we could run through pretty quickly here.
Okay. So I'm gonna while you're jumping into that game there, I'm gonna answer a few questions.
Sure.
The first one says, I was wondering how copyright works. So when it comes to assets, if I make a version of a character, for example, Sonic, am I good to publish and use it in my game? The simple answer is no. But if you are to reach out to Sega, any branch of Sega, and you get yourself permission to publish that, you can get that through a staff member to make sure that that asset is approved for use in your world. So that's you would have to go through with it in that process, because the staff members at this time are those who might say, I know you don't have permission to use a Sonic or a Pokemon or something like that. So yeah, you can definitely get that taken care of. Shout out to Crypto Quasar saying sploin for life. Now I've got Valiant NFT says, remind me again of height with a 2x2, please. So the answer is 128 meters will always be the vertical height. So even if you expand the box out to 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, etc., the ceiling is still going to be 128 meters tall. Correct. So relatively speaking, a 96 by 96 is a 1x1, and so it'll appear like the vertical space is much taller than the horizontal. But nonetheless, 128 meters is pretty tall. You can make a decent skyscraper with that.
So we got to be careful of the edges here. Oh, there's another level. Oh, this is longer than I thought it was. I thought it was just this. There's a whole second layer to it. Yeah, so if you have written permission from an IP, totally you can do that stuff because you have their permission. But we do need permission for that because this is a marketplace that's selling things. This past year when The Mandalorian came out and there was Baby Yoda or the child, there was a big issue with Etsy shops getting shut down because Disney started going after them to protect their intellectual property. Personally, not that I want to destroy any chances of us working with Disney, but I felt like it was an oversight on their part to not have the child ready for Christmas season. I heard that it's because they didn't want any spoilers on it, because if you have a big production like that where you've got millions of toys being made, it's going to get leaked. So they didn't want to leak the creation of this cute little god. That was the reason why that Christmas season there were no Baby Yoda toys, and so the Etsy shops filled that void with all these hand knit and felted and all sorts of different kind of Baby Yodas. But then Disney cracked down on that real hard, and people got their shops shut down and stuff like that. So we don't want that to happen to our artists. We don't want Disney or anybody else coming after you for their intellectual property. So make sure you get permission first. I know it's hard to get a hold of Sega and Nintendo for stuff like that, but
there's definitely ways around it as well. Like I noticed a user a few weeks ago had mentioned, and they'd already created like a Bulbasaur Pokemon, and they were talking about how they wanted to integrate that and put it into a game. And there are many games like Pokemon.
Yeah.
But they don't use Pokemon characters. They use their own spin, something different, right?
Right.
So that's kind of the way to deal with it. You can have, a super fast aardvark, instead of a hedgehog, and Sanic or whatever, right? Like Sanic isn't copyrighted.
Right. You could do some memes. You could do some meme stuff, as long as it's not.
Yeah, go ahead.
As long as it's not, too close, you can use some meme stuff. And I think you were about to say fair use.
Fair use, that's right. Fair use is the word I was looking for. If you make fun of a thing, you can use it by name.
Yeah.
But if you aren't making fun of it, you are stealing. So
right. If you're trying to pass it off as like this is the Sonic the Hedgehog, then that encroaches on their brand, and Sega will try to protect that. Really Fast Sloth, I like that one. I would play a Really Fast Sloth game.
Yeah.
For example, there's one of our Game Maker Fund artists. Is it Olive Allen? I think is her name. I see Olive when I see her name. I think it's Olive Allen is her full name. And she's been working on some stuff, and she does these like Furby creations, but it's not just like an official Furby. Plus, Furby's been like out of production for a long time, so So these are like parody Furbies, and she said that she talked to a lawyer and stuff, and that her stuff would fall under fair use. Another example is like somebody tried making a kid for the Halloween stuff that looked like Ronald McDonald, and called it like Little Ron or Little Ronnie or something like that. And I was like, okay, well, let's like change all the colors because it's like the iconic yellow and red. So let's make him like purple and teal, and we'll call him something different, like Burger Boy or something like that. And it will like get across the like intent of the idea of the image without it being their actual brand. So that's kind of where that goes. So yeah. Anyway, let's play the game, and let's get some exclamation point sand in the chat for this final giveaway that we will do as soon as we're done with the level, as long as it's not too long. What type of challenge do you want to face? Oh, let's do a time trial, just so that way we do it quickly. So Ooh, interesting.
Desperate run.
420.
This is great. This reminds me of a very popular game that currently, is taking the streets in season 2. Shameless promotion. I don't make any money off of this. Fall Guys.
Is it?
It's
Oh,
Fall Guys.
got it.
These even this here, right? Yes. Just push the walls over. This is totally Fall Guys. Nice.
I haven't played Fall Guys, so
yeah.
there we go.
That's a Fall Guy. Both of these so far have been Fall Guys levels. This is another Fall Guys level. This is great. Can they shove you off the edge?
Oh, they definitely could. I'm not going to let them.
Yeah. No, this is like you want to find a winning solution, like easy. It's playing them.
Oh, good grief!
Another one. This is perfect.
Oh, that blue floor is messing me up because I saw the. I couldn't tell if it was.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was sky or ground. Hey, we made it. We got it to the halfway point.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Right in the elevator.
All right. Here we go. That's great.
Or ascending.
Ascending.
Those those spinning tree trunks at the bottom, that made me nervous.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder.
This is so smart. Like this is actually a really good example of a game that's clearly inspired by something else, doesn't violate the copyright stuff, but totally man.
Jumps in it.
Geez. Oh boy. This is great. This is
great. I didn't mean to. No, I did a dodge roll accidentally, and I did not mean to. So I'm gonna ask them to not have the roll key be the same as the run key, because if you just tap the run key and you change your mind, you accidentally do a roll.
Yeah.
It makes. Oof. It makes those tight jumping sections like this a little more nerve-wracking.
Alex, I'm stressed for you.
No!
You're gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh my gosh, he's dying. This is great. This is great. Whoever designed this, high five for you. Yeah.
Okay. We got this. We got it. Keep it cool. Okay. All right. Okay, so there's that. There's that.
Just wait around.
Oh, I got stuck in it. Oh.
Wait, what? How did you get through the block?
I got stuck for a second. Oh, are these gonna blow up behind me, or is there
a hacker, cheater?
I don't know.
Oh, I know what this is. They might just fall. They literally might just fall out from under you.
They didn't. Beware of the shifting floors. And maybe something was broken there. I don't know, but we got a minute left.
All right. Does the shifting floors push you around? This is great. This is great. This is what the sandbox is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Shamelessly.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, the doors. Maybe this is what I was thinking. Okay. All right.
I think I'm getting away with it.
You're totally getting.
Can I do it? Ha!
Some of the doors I think are just gonna fall out. Like something. One of those is there. That's great. Victory. Beautiful. What was your time?
I had about a minute left.
41 seconds remaining.
41 seconds,
Interesting.
41 seconds. I think it was 5 minutes.
See, this is the kind of game you would definitely play with your friends, because you just you go for a legitimate speed run. Okay, who's getting there with the most time left? That's what I'm talking about.
We have been showing multiplayer, so something like this is going to be doable. So
if that is with multiple people, that would be a fun show. For sure. For sure.
No, we will definitely try this in multiplayer when we get the chance, because that was fun just by myself. But imagine me and Joseph just going at it.
Please imagine me, you, and everybody in the chat all at the same time. Yes. 64 people just trying to smash your way through to get to the victory post.
So much screaming.
There would be people getting thrown off cliffs left and right.
All right. So did people exclamation point sand in the chat?
There's a whole bunch of sands in the chat, sir.
Okay.
We're ready to go with that. It looks roughly like 30 would be too high.
Well, I rolled a 57, which is more than our current viewers. So,
well, I'm sorry, Alex, but that's not going to qualify.
38.
38. Okay.
I will give you a
Okay.
second roll just in case, so we can
I'm gonna
try.
just. Okay. I'll wait until your second roll before I 38. Okay, I typed 38 in the chat now. So
20,
Birdbot's the last potential. All
it's
right.
27.
Okay, 27, just in case I don't have 38 people who did exclamation mark sand in the chat. Andre, I'm gonna count that one sand that you wrote. Oh, okay, whatever. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what's good. All right. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that knocking. I hope not. I know my. Oh, you can hear those dishes.
Oh no. Well, we're about done here anyway.
All right.
So that was, what do they call it? Clumsy chaps. So Fall Guys, I guess. I should have been able to tell by the name Clumsy Chaps that it was supposed to be Fall Guys, but I didn't. So there you go. That was by Zeldrast, who I believe made one of the other games that we tried. Which one was Zeldrast's from last week?
Okay. I don't know
Who
if
is
this
our
person
winner?
has won before, but it would have had to been weeks ago. If so, Yander Dev again. Yonder Dev again.
I think Yandere Dev?
Yandere. Yandere Dev again. Hello, you are a winner. Congratulations. You've won.
Yeah, it's Japanese. Yandere.
What? The way you said it sounded French.
Yandere.
Yandere.
I have to drop down into my old Japanese.
Omeo. Yeah. All right. So remember, Yandere. Okay. You've pasted it in the chat. Could you please, if you could, click my name and send me that as a DM, because I want to make sure that I have you in the DMs in the order in which they're received. So far, Monastic Crypto was potential user 1, which would be 1 through 2 on any dice roll. And then we had Damon. Yes. It says question mark?
I think, he can't DM you for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, well, that's fine then. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna make sure that, because one time I got a bit confused, frankly, about the order in which people had submitted. So I've been like taking meticulous notes now, because I don't want to make sure when we do the next roll here that I want to make sure the right people get those right things.
So Zeldrast did the Seeker's Trial, which is the one we played last Saturday.
Yeah.
So, and that makes sense given what Seeker's Trial was like with all the moving platforms and challenges like that. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And the pressure was on. The combination of the 3 lives plus time is like, oh, focus mode. And I'd never played that before either, so I didn't know what to expect at all.
Clanker says, put me down for number 7 again on the 6-sided dice, because he's due for a win. This is what you've won. Clankers.
I guess, if
there you go. You've won a small pile of fake internet spoin coins. Those aren't the real deal, but it feels good. Looks good.
I'll take it.
All right. Haven't checked yet, but can or will we be able to add sound?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
You
can't add your own yet,
but you will be able to in the future. There's by the release in December, there's going to be a whole ton of new sounds and music to use in the Game Maker, and you can use the ones currently available. I would either turn your volume down really low. Not right now, I'm not going to play it, but turn your volume down really low, or just don't use the music right now, because there's been some issues with the sound engine where it's just overwhelmingly loud static. And it's something to do with the engine, not with the sound file, because I had it work correctly once. The music played just fine. And the static is not consistent on the music. Like it happens in different places in the music each time. So it's something with the engine, maybe something with the Doppler effect as the camera moves. I'm not sure what, but the musical parts are kind of painful to listen to when they do that. So I would avoid that. But you can use the play sound component, and it works okay with the sound effects. So you can set. I'm not sure why the built-in avatars have a listing on the sound effect. I think that's a glitch because it shows them, but they're not sound effects. So I don't know why they're in there. So if you go down to the bottom, you can see click.wave, and then you've got these music ones. So like I said, the music is like a risk, whether it's going to work correctly or not. And you definitely want your volume low just in case. But if you do click.wave, that one works fine. And you can set that to play on different parts. So you can set it to play on start, which is usually what you'd want for like music. It starts as soon as the game starts, or play on message receive, or play on interact. So if you go and click on it, oh, what? It was an asset spawner by default. I don't know why. I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, if you click on it,
What's the timer on that? You know what I mean? Like, you just have a deer come out of a pumpkin. Cinderella. That's wonderful.
I think it's a 1 second timer, and you can just keep on overlapping them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I've just a quick experiment. If everybody wants to humor me for a second, I want to do something really dumb. If I get the deer,
that sounds like something that I would say. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna let's do the stupidest thing I possibly can, because that's where I'm at. Like,
let's do something really stupid. Let's make the deer an asset spawner, spawning deer, who are also asset spawners.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, let's try to break the stream. Let's do the roll before I do this, just in case.
Yeah, all right. Before he breaks the internet,
it should be fine. Okay, so we have the list of the three. Did that get established?
I do have the list of the three.
Okay.
So on a 6-sided dice, Monastic Crypto has a chance to win as 1 and 2, then Damon as 3 and 4, and Yonder is 5 and 6.
Yandere. It's a reference to a game that I think is canceled or something. I don't remember. Or like a psycho killer, like wannabe
Psycho
girlfriend.
Mantis.
Yeah. All right, it's a 2. So congratulations to our first sand winner.
Monastic Crypto. You also win an NFT. Congratulations.
So I've got some new NFT stuff in the queue. I think it's going to probably be maybe another week till those NFTs get distributed, but I am keeping track of who needs them. I'm 1 behind because I think it was Nat. Wait, no. For the last stream. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I do have it, who the winner was from the last stream. And Monastic will be getting their NFTs later once they're minted. So they will be some of the first recipients of the new stuff. And no,
Very
not the
good.
Eiffel Tower. I'm sorry. I did not have $1,000 to buy the Eiffel Tower during the first presale.
That's a lot of damage.
That would be a lot of damage. So let's try to break the stream.
All right, let's break it. Let's break it. Let's break it.
We've got assets to spawn deer. They're asset spawners. And let's check the logic. So spawn is what we need to automatically trigger. So I don't know. We'll just put the bone dragon there because I like the way it looks. And this is going to be a message broadcaster for spawn. And let's see. Let's see what powers of 2 look like. And it's going to send spawn. And we're going to edit logic. Delay between broadcasts, 1 second. I feel like that's slow enough.
Yeah, sure. It'll
And
slowly break down.
yeah, it'll
Yes.
slowly destroy everything.
Absolutely.
So if we just suddenly like disappear, this will be why. And well, I think that's it. So
You ever just get a ridiculously expensive computer so that you can try to break it in the third week you've owned it?
oh yeah, it's so if this is I'm not going to get into this right now. I kind of want to pull up my RAM usage and see what this is going to do, but
that would be fun.
Let's see. Let's see. Can I get this to stay above? Always on top. All right. So RAM. Okay, so we're only using 16 gigs. So when the library's downloading stuff, I've actually gotten up to like 50 gigs before. So there's some RAM leaks to clean up, but that's part of being an alpha. There's stuff to, and my old computer, which only had 16 gigs of RAM, still ran it okay. So that's it's just taking advantage of what it can. So let's see what happens here. We're going to also turn on physics, obviously.
Oh. Yeah, because if they're not like making each other fly around the map,
it'll be boring. It'll be boring. So, physics type, collisions plus gravity.
He said he bought the Blackpool Tower and it cost him 2,000 spoin. Couldn't afford the Eiffel Tower. You know what I mean? It's rough. Clankers. I gotta tell you. Currently, an actual spoin art is 0.15 ETH. So, you just suggested that it was 300 Ethereum to buy the Blackpool Tower. Which is roughly $112,000. So that's a lot of spoin. You may want to hold on to that instead of getting rid of it. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of spoin.
That's a lot of.
Oh my god.
Yeah. If we're not having fun, what are we doing?
All right. So let's see what happens.
Let's blow it up.
Let's blow this up. All right. Every second, this should be spawning. Is it not going to happen? Did I not set it up right? It's going to. What's going on here? You should be broadcasting automatically. Oh no, I have to click it. It's just.
Whoa! It's just launching reindeer. Holy.
So I forgot to set the dragon to broadcast automatically. So
that's kind of awesome. Did you see it, ladies and gentlemen? He just launched like rockets. They're launching out of each other, and then they're spawning subsequent deer to launch out of each other.
Because they were spawning inside of each other, so they want to push out. So
yeah,
let's try that again. So every 1 second, it should be going on its own.
Yeah,
one Mississippi.
Catsy is oohing and awing at your 3950X, and I gotta say, Catsy, I am a little gelatinous. I'm jelly over here. I'm jealous of Alex and fully intend to eventually not only get that but surpass it.
All
their new announcements.
They're launching what, this month or next month? Beginning of November, they're launching the 5000 series. Which is still 16 core, but is like...
It is. It's 16 core, but the processor speed goes up quite a bit. And they changed the way that RAM... well, that's not exactly accurate. Layer 3 memory operates.
Ooh.
So instead of having two individual 16 megabyte layer 3 memory, they have a single 32 megabyte pool, which is the same way that Intel has done it for years, and Intel's processors are known to handle games better as a result. So that change should significantly improve the performance of the processor, on top of the fact that it was already ahead in multi-core in previous iterations. So I believe that the next generation AMD will be the best yet Not even shilling. I get no money for that. I'm
Yeah.
just
Have a good one, Valiant.
all
Yeah,
right,
I went with AMD because of the extra cores, because I'm not doing just games. I'm usually doing like 20 things at once.
Yep.
And having the extra core counts helps with that. So let's see. What am I missing here?
Clanker's spine is currently mooning. It's going up.
It's not even mooning. It's marsing. Like
it's a 1,000,000,000% increase because we love the spine. Spine memes explode. You know, it's mooning. Right?
So why is this not going automatically? I don't understand here. Wait for message to send. I think they might have changed something with the broadcaster. Wait before broadcast. Yeah, I don't have it waiting for anything, so I don't know what. There shouldn't be any message there, so it should just be running on its own. Interesting. Well, I'll have to look into that more later, but in the meantime, we can just interact. I think. Did I break it? What's going on here? I can interact with the deer itself, but that only gives the one, so
just spam it. Just spam the interact until there's 1 billion deer.
I have to put the interact back on the dragon here.
Oh.
So message to send. Interact.
Rip in pieces.
Ripping. Okay, let's try that again.
Game jam. Make it happen. Infinite deer explosion. Deer and spines. That's all we get. Look at this. It's just rocketing them out in the rear. Are they colliding? Oh my goodness. Look at them go. And then they're somehow seizing up in the air. This is great. Look at it. Oh my god.
I think when they spawn, it freezes them for some reason.
And then they start. Look, that one deer started to just randomly do its like standing animation activity. Look at my
CPU.
Reindeer. They're flying. Look at this. This is how Santa gets all those reindeer. What a guy. You hear that?
Oh, my CPU is going back down again.
Oh well, no big deal. You know.
Oh, good grief! Oh my god! I just turned the camera.
Whoa, that's a lot of deer, and they're all walking. Don't worry about it.
There's one stuck in the ground over here.
Are they still spawning? Are they still spawning things?
They only spawn when I interact with the dragon. For whatever reason, it's not sending the message automatically.
Interact. More deer. Deer.
It went up to 50 CPU.
And so 50%'s not 100%. Let's go.
I'm actually curious why it goes back down every once in a while. That's funny.
I think it only just needs the initial process of adding the object. What? Oh,
we lost the game.
Well, there it is. We broke the internet. It only took 603,400 and.
I wish I could have counted
68. You know.
Look at how that CPU dropped down as it crashed. It was like, I'm done.
Look at that.
Forget about this.
That's a lot of cores. Jeez, Alex, really? Can you just put everything in a box for me and send it my way? Can you do that? I'll trade you. You.
So this is not a sponsorship. It's not a sponsorship, but we got this from ecollegepc.com. They were very helpful.
ecollegepc.com, where you can get all of your ecollege PC. I don't know.
PC.
Trolling. Just trolling.
Yeah, that was No, they were very helpful. They got everything together for me and shipped it off very quickly. I got it in about a week after ordering. So if you want the AMD cooler, I can send that to you because I put a Noctua in.
I do not want the AMD cooler for my Intel processor. Just throwing it out there. Probably won't fit on my board.
Will not fit. No, sorry.
Turns out, yeah.
All right. Well, we're just goofing off now. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope that you have fun with the Game Maker now that you all can access it. Make sure you go to sandbox.game/play and
Yes.
download that. Make sure you set your avatar so when you launch a game, you'll be able to play as the one that you pick from your profile.
Yeah.
And
All right.
yeah, have a great
Well, it's been
weekend,
a great
everybody.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on Wednesday, and hopefully we can talk about all the Game Jam things that you've created.
Yes, if you have any Game Jam questions that come up, make sure to ask them on Discord. And then if you want us to talk about them on the stream, contact me and Joseph through Twitter. You
Yes.
can always, I think my DMs are open on Twitter anyway. I don't really get a lot of messages through that, so I will notice them. And yeah, I'm at Kamisazi. I'll put that in the chat. And Joseph is at the Vision X.
Same, spelled the same on every platform. You want to find me anywhere, you got it right there.
Yeah. And at the Vision X. There. So those are our Twitter handles. So go ahead, ask us any questions about the Game Maker. We might be able to answer you right then and there, or if it's something that we should show live on Wednesday's stream, we'll be back at the same time on Wednesday. So have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you have lots of fun with the Game Maker, and we'll see you soon.